This is a quick tutorial to show you how to format all of your essays in your English 10197 class or any class that you're taking with me. So we're going to begin in the upper left-hand corner. And the first thing you want to do is make sure that your font is Times New Roman size 12. You should have everything in left alignment, which is here. You want to select double space by clicking 2 there under the double space icon, or you can click on line spacing options and choose double here. If you're doing it in this menu, you'll notice you can also set your spacing before and after to 0 here. If you don't do it there, you can find that same setting under layout. Before and after should be set to 0. While you're here under layout, you can check that your margins are 1 inches on all sides. If they're not there as the normal setting, you can customize your margins and manually type 1111 on all 4 sides. Click OK. Back to this front page, we're going to begin with a heading. The heading appears only on the first page, so you have to manually type it here. It replaces what used to be a title page. So we no longer have title pages. So instead you want that information to come right here on the first page, and it should be your name, so your first and last name, the name of the course. In this case, I'm teaching 10197 LCE this semester. Whatever semester you're taking it with me, you want to have the correct section listed there. You can include the semester. This is not mandatory, but it's optional. The other required part is the name of the assignment. So let's say you're doing this for essay 1, you would put here essay 1. If the assignment is called descriptive writing assignment, then you would put that name. Okay, so whatever the name of the assignment is goes there. Later you might put exit exam essay, for example, and then the date. The date can be the due date or today's date. Today happens to be September 21st, 2021. You can write it out. You can use the numbers. I have no preference for that. When you hit enter, everything stays here on the left. You can create a space holder for your title by typing title, unless you already know what the title is. You can type that there. And once you do that, you can click center. Center, your title should be centered. Notice that it is Times New Roman size 12, and it should be. You should not bold, italicize, underline, change the size, change the color, none of that. It should just be crisp and clear like the rest of your paper. Once your title's there and you hit enter, it'll stay centered. So you want to go back to left alignment. And you're going to begin your introduction here. I have this fake text to demonstrate this here. Your first line of every paragraph should be tabbed in, indented 1 tab, so that as you keep typing, all of the subsequent lines will flush back to the left margin. And when you finish this paragraph, it'll remember to keep the 1 tab for the new line of the next paragraph. The last thing to format your page is to add the header, but rather than insert header, my shortcut is to insert page number. And that's because when you do header, you have to add the page number. It will delete what you typed. So the shortcut is to just go straight to page number. You want it to be at the top of the page in the right-hand corner. If you're using a different version of Word, this might not appear as a pop-up box. It might appear as an option directly below here. Wherever your menu looks like, it should say top of the page, right upper hand corner. In some versions, it says option number 3. And you do want it to appear on the first page, so that box should be checked. When you click OK, you'll see the header, or if you're in a new version of Word, you'll see a little tab that sticks out in this corner. If you see that little white tab, that means it's there. You should be able to double click to view it. When you do that, you want to put the mouse or the cursor in front of the number and type your last name. Okay, so in my case, I'm Antea, and add a space. And then you're going to highlight the last name and the number, come back to the home menu, change the font back to Times New Roman size 12 so that it's consistent with the rest of your paper. You can click out to exit. And again, you'll either see it there or you'll see the tab. And as you continue to write, Word will count the pages for you. It'll keep track of the number and the spacing, you don't, without you having to force it or do anything. Never try to do any of this manually. Always use the settings that are here in Word, just as I've shown you. And if you have any questions, feel free to come to my office hours or send me an email. All right, thanks.